It's positive hardcore's never mean. I'm chilling here with Hit the Scene. Hi, I'm Brendon Urie from Panic at the Disco, and you're watching Hit the Scene TV. So far, so good. It's been awesome. Like, my favorite part about it is that we were able to bring over production, which is like a huge deal. Usually we don't have time to slow boat the whole process takes a while, but it's been awesome. Shows have been crazy, sweaty, loud. It's my favorite. We don't usually get the chance to do that, so when we can, we were able to bring over pretty much the tour that we did in the States, which is just special, you know, when you can bring over stuff that you've worked so hard to build for a live show. It just kind of adds something to it. I don't know. We've always kind of been that band, though, where we put a lot of thought into the live show. We want to create an experience, you know, not just coming to watch some dudes like horribly do their songs. You know, we have to add some kind of spectacle to it. And I like doing that, and it seems like it's gone over really well. Yeah, I love putting out stuff like the Nicotine EP because when you can add B-sides, as I guess they're called, it just makes it special. Like, I felt the songs that would fit on this album were all specifically about growing up in Vegas. And like some of the ones that didn't make it that ended up on the EP just weren't really specifically about that. It was about different stuff that was going on. So I wanted to connect that theme, which actually worked out, but it doesn't mean that the songs were any worse for wear, like whatever it was. I don't know. I mean, I was just glad to get them out. You know, I didn't want to just keep them hidden in whatever vault, like Prince has like apparently 1,000 songs in a vault somewhere. So I wanted, yeah, I definitely like sharing it with people. I'm, you know, glad we got the opportunity. I would love that to happen. I love getting remixes. I love dance music in general. I think we've had a couple actually already done for gospel. I think that's really cool when people get excited enough to want to remix one of your songs. That just makes me feel happy. Like people have invested a little bit more time into it. It's really nice. And you get to see that, you know, firsthand. So yeah, anybody that wants to remix, please do. It's awesome. Working with Butch Walker in general is just fun. He's just a fun guy. I mean, apart from being just uber talented, it really makes it stress-free, which is a good thing, I think. I mean, like, I stress enough when I'm writing the songs, so when I come to the studio and show Butch, hey, here's my full idea, what's your take on it, how can we progress this further? This time around especially, he was like, well, you kind of did all the work for me with production, so let's just kind of tweak certain things, maybe re-record like one or two things, and then that kind of built my confidence up a little bit too. I was really proud that Butch had that to say, but I mean, I don't want to underplay his talent because it's really just out of this world. He's just so talented. I think that his ear is so special and unique. The way that he hears certain songs and can make them kind of put his stamp on it is really nice. I love working with him. Just really, he makes it a good time. My experience personally growing up in Vegas was different from a lot of people who grew up in Vegas because I was raised in a very religious household, so it was bizarre to like have this very conservative, you know, childhood, and then 5 minutes away from the house is just like debauchery and sin, you know, all this crazy world. And it just made me more curious, I think. I was just really eager to get out and experience that world. And I really did early on, like 13, 14, started getting into like other stuff and stuff that would have been forbidden in a conservative house. But I think that gave me the bipolar perspective where I was able to see it from each side. I was still going to church and trying to see what they saw, but really not connecting, and then being able to live the life that I wanted to. It just gave me this unique point of view into life, you know, that could have been. I mean, just even as a child, like Vegas aside, but Vegas is a very interesting place because really you can have anything. Anything is accessible, anything at all. And it's just whether or not you want to take it as far as it can go is really up to you. And I think it's just a land of opportunity. It's really just a city of entrepreneurs. They really raise you to just kind of be business-minded. I would like to think that I would be doing something in music. I wanted to go, I almost quit the band actually, like a month in. I told them, because I was just the guitar player. I was like, well, I want to leave and go to recording school in Arizona. I want to learn to be a producer. I wanted to do that, like, forever. But then they convinced me, well, we kind of need a singer. I was like, all right, I won't do it then. I'll stay here. And it worked out. I mean, I'm glad that this happened for sure, but I would still be doing something with music. I'd probably have to take another job to pay the bills, though. I'd probably have to figure something out if I wasn't engineering anything. I'd probably, I don't know. I mean, I was working at a smoothie hut when I was 16, 17 when the band started, so maybe I'd still work in food. I'd be a waiter or something. Wow, that's an awesome question. Thank you, Mr. Crispin, is that you? What would it be called? The title is sometimes the hardest thing, but I'll give it a shot. I would like to think it would be called Bipolar Bear, but it might not be as clever. It would probably have a colon and some other subtitle. Bipolar Bear, life of a panicky child or something. Ooh. You know who I'd like to work with, actually? Chris Martin, Coldplay. He seems like a fun dude to work with in the studio. Just, you know, strictly with music, he's just awesome. I don't know, he's super talented. The new stuff is really good. I like that a lot. Ghost Story seems like it's gonna be a good album. So, Chris Martin, if you get this, should you need me, I'm here. Oh, that's tough. I would have to say Frank Sinatra was one of the biggest influences on me. I got him tattooed on my arm. He was such a big influence. You know, I like Frank Sinatra. I like that people aren't middle ground about him too. I like that you either love him or you hate him. That's a very good thing to me. But Frank Sinatra is just phenomenal. His voice, I just had an immediate attraction to, and he did so much. I mean, acting aside, like just musically, the things that he would do were just so tasteful. I'm a huge fan of all of his music, even the cheesy stuff, especially the Christmas stuff. Yeah, I love it. Oh man, just to keep it going. I guess you know, I mean, there's always ups and downs for anything, you know, especially a band. I mean, we've been a band for 10 years, but I don't know, I just love what I do. I think if I didn't love what I did, it would be a lot harder to keep going. I think I would have quit. But the love of it all really pushed me to just not even second guess. I've always wanted to do this. I love art, I love music especially, and being able to create, and that's just my way of venting, really. It's just a way of therapy. So any, you know, bad stuff that would have happened, you know, you have an outlet for it. So it's really, I don't know. I also have to say, like, the fans kind of help you push through, because if they weren't there, obviously this wouldn't even be a thing. So it's pretty amazing, the support that we've gotten from fans. I think it's just still very surreal. Even after 10 years, I'm not used to it, you know. Anybody that says, like, comes up to me on the street, hey, you're so-and-so, and I know your band, and I like your band. I'm like astonished, like, that's really cool. That's really bizarre, and thank you. I like it, it's cool.